then after that happened, then my spidey sense went the other direction of, okay, but now we're going to revert back to chalk, which is there's 4 women running for these 3 spots: Schweizer, Cranny, Schneider, and Norris. Now, little did I know, Abby Cooper was not going to be a one-race wonder this weekend, that she was going to push it all the way to the line and make this thing a very, very interesting race, because Norris faded back and it ended up being Cooper applying pressure to that big 3 of Cranny, Schweizer, and Schneider. Ultimately, she didn't have the close, but a sensational weekend nonetheless for Cooper, running the standard in the prelim. That obviously had to take something out of her legs, but this was really about those 3 women up front. And I think Cranny, Schweizer, and Schneider, when you looked at their 1,500 meter PBs, their 5,000 meter PBs, it was expected that they would be on the team. And Norris was the wild card based on how fast she had run this year. But I would have been shocked if it was anybody outside of that group, because you can't. It's 5K. I know it's hot and it was slow in the beginning, but when your PR is that much better than everybody else, it's going to become evident throughout the course of 12 and a half laps.
Yeah, and let's not forget, when Abby D'Agostino at the time, now Cooper, when she made her Olympic team in 2016, she didn't finish top 3. It took a Bowerman athlete in Emily Infeld to declare only for the 10K. That got her onto the Olympic team. And both Schneider, Schweizer, and Cranny are all in that 10K. Mm-hmm. That's 3 opportunities of someone doubling, running well, and also feeling more in love with the 10K over the 5K. Do you think there's a chance any of those 3 women will, one, run the 10K, get top 3, and then scratch the 5? Because, I mean, do you think you have a better shot of medaling in a 10K over a 5K, especially when we look at the 5K internationally with what Hassan? I think Hassan might do the 5. I don't know. Like,
she's going to do both, I think. Yeah. They're both hard. They're both difficult to forecast. I mean, you got, Gaudet and Hassan in the 10, and then you got Gudov Sagai probably, and Safan Hassan in the 5, and then you got Helen O'Beary. They're both going to be difficult. So if I was them and I made it in both, I'd want to double my chances to run in both, and both doubles are doable. So I would think that they would keep their spots, but you have to like Cranny and Schweizer's chance and Schneider's chances in the 10K just based off of this performance, because they're showing that they're in shape and they're ready to roll. I mean, there's going to be other people, namely someone like Emily Sisson, who's going to be in the mix as well too, which is going to make it. I don't think it's going to be the same 3 people, but I would not be surprised if 2 are the same for sure.
What if all 3 are the same?
Well, it could be.
If they're just running it, they run it back. Yeah,
but it could be
10K.
Yeah, but then I think they will. I will think they will run both of them in Tokyo, right? If the double's possible, I think it makes sense to give yourself the best possible chance to get a medal. And there's not one clear path of, this is the better, more navigable event versus the other. I'm trying to find where's our 10K start list? Do we have that somewhere? I don't know if we can find that, because it's not on the actual.
Well, yeah, I don't think they haven't announced the 10K start list yet, because they're still working on whether or not they're going to do 2 heats or not.
Scratch.
What event is first though at the Olympics? Is it the 10K or the 5K?
I think it goes back to the old schedule of 10 and 5, but I don't have that one in.
So 10K is first?
Yeah, but again, they should be far enough apart to where you can do both. Yes. So.
Well, yeah, I guess if the 5K is second, then there's no point in scratching it, because you're more likely to scratch the 10K over the 5K to be more fresh for a 5.
Yeah, I just think it's a doable double. They train for doubles like this, and as is the theme of this meet and the Olympics, you never know what's going to happen. You never know when an opportunity for medal is going to open up, just based on someone getting someone scratching, someone falling, someone getting hurt in the middle of the meet, and you want to just have as many possible opportunities as you can. So I would guess they would come back. If they don't, obviously Cooper is just, she's the sentimental pick there based on how hard she worked to put herself in that position. You look at the women's 5,000 results, there was a 16-second gap between Cooper and everybody else. That is unheard of. I mean, find me another Olympic trials race where there's a 16-second gap between fourth and fifth. It just turned into two completely different races here. And then Bohalski, Hennis, Paquette, Norris, Jorgensen were fourth or were 5 through 9, but they were just in an entirely different race there, 16 seconds back. So Cooper way closer to qualifying than she was to falling to fifth, and a solid race on top of another amazing performance that she put out there just to get in this position. So yeah, I don't think it will work out that way, but we've certainly seen that it happened before, as you mentioned with her the last time around when Emily Ann felt scratched.